Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another common support video. This one is on solutions to two variable equations. So let's go. The first one here says, which order pair is a solution to the equation y equals negative 2x minus 5? So the key to doing these problems is just to carefully substitute and check to see if the order pair that they give you does in fact give you a true statement. So in this particular one, you have the equation y equals negative 2x minus 5. And you're just going to, test them out. So if you test A says that the only pair that works is 1, 7. So if you're looking to investigate 1, 7, remember this is the x and this is the y. Order pairs are always x, y. So you're basically going to substitute in a 1 for x and a 7 for y. So when you do that, you get 7 is equal to negative 2 times the quantity of 1 minus 5. Now negative 2 times 1 is going to be negative 2. And then negative 2 minus 5 is going to be the same as negative 2 plus negative 5, which is negative 7. So this would end up being a negative 7, not a positive 7. So this is not a true statement. All right? So A doesn't work. So we know that only 1, 7 is obviously wrong. We know it can't be both 1, 7 and 2, negative 7 because 1, 7 is not going to work. So now we just got to check this 2, negative 7, right? So let's check B. So B is the order pair 2, negative 7. Let's see if this one works. So your y value is going to be negative 7, and your x value is 2. Let's check it out. So y, which is going to be negative 7, is equal to, and then we know that the value here is going to be negative 2 times the quantity of x, which is 2, and then minus 5. Now, negative 7 is not equal to this, because we can see that negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, and negative 4 plus negative 5 is going to be negative 9. So negative 7 does not equal negative 9, right? So we can see that this is not actually a true statement, right? So because it's not true, we know that's not a solution either. So basically what we're seeing here is that neither of these situations work, okay? So on the choices it says only this, both these two, or nothing. Well, the answer is nothing. None of these work. Okay. All right. On the second question here, it gives us a new equation to work with. Now that has two variables. The equation is negative 3x plus 5y is equal to 2x plus 3y. Okay. And we're going to test out a couple of values. Now they have 2, 4, 3, 3, or both of those. So the first one we're going to test is 2, 4. The next one we're going to test is the order pair of 3, 3. So in this case, remember, these are always going to be x, y. Okay? It's always x, y when you're looking at an ordered pair. X always comes first, y always comes second. Okay, now we're going to just test it out. So what we have here is in the first test, we've got negative 3 times the quantity of x, which is going to be 2, plus 5 times the quantity of y, which is going to be 4, equals 2 times the quantity of x, which is 2, and then plus 3 times the quantity of y, which is 4. So really we're asking ourselves, is negative 3 times 2 plus 5 times 4 equivalent to 2 times 2 plus 3 times 4? And you always multiply before you add. So this is negative 6, and we're going to add to that 20, which is worth negative 14. And here you've got 4, we're adding to that 12, which is worth positive 16. So these two are not equivalent, so this is definitely a no. That doesn't work. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one is going to be 3, 3. Let's see if this one works. So negative 3 times the quantity of x, which is 3, plus 5 times the quantity of y, which is 3, equals 2 times the quantity of x, which is 3, plus 3 times the quantity of y, which is 3. Multiply before you add, so this will be negative 9 plus 15 is equal to 6 plus 9. Negative 9 plus 15 is going to be positive 6. And 6 plus 9 is obviously different than that. It's going to be 15. So these are not the same as well. So in this case, both of those do not work as solutions. So once again, you would say neither. All right, let's do the next one. So quickly just reset the board here. Alright, so in this case we've got x plus 7y is equal to 17. Two we're going to test are 10, 1 and negative 4, 3. So the first order pair is 10, 1, and the next order pair we're going to test is negative 4, 3. Alright, so let's test it out. We know that the x is always the first value, the y is always the second, so that's the xy. So when we plug it in, we say that the value of x, 10, plus 7 times the value of y, 1, is equal to 17. Now obviously that works, right? Because that's 10 plus 7, which is of course 17, so that feels pretty good. That's a true statement. Alright, so we know 10, 1 works. Let's try the other one out. So here we know the value of x is going to be negative 4, and the value of y is going to be 3. So the value of x, negative 4, plus 7 times the value of y, 3, should it equal 17? Let's see if it does. You get negative 4 plus 21 is equal to 17. Okay, when you're looking at this situation here, negative 4 plus 21, it's basically like 21 minus 4. Well, 21 take away 1 is 20, and then take away 3 more is 17. So you can see that these two are in fact the same value. So that's also true. So in this case, both of the two order pairs work as solutions. They both give you true statements when you plug them in. So you'd say both. Okay, let's reset the board. We'll do our last problem. Alright, and what do we get here? Next one. Alright, this one is y equals negative 2x plus 5. Y equals negative 2x plus 5. And the two that we're going to test out are 2, negative 9 and negative 2, 9. So we're going to test out 2, negative 9. And we're going to test out negative 2, 9. So let's test out the first one. Let's go with the value of 2, negative 9. So x is 2 and y is negative 9. So that you get negative 9, value of y, is equal to negative 2 times the value of x plus 5. That's going to be negative 9 equals, you multiply before you add, so it's going to be negative 4 plus 5. That's obviously not going to work because it's going to be negative 9 is equal to 1, and that's not true. So this is a false one. It's not going to work in our solution. For the next one, we're going to plug in a negative 2 for x, so 9 for y, and see if this is true. So y, which is 9, is equal to negative 2 times the quantity of negative 2, quantity of x, and then plus 5. Alright, so we can see here that we've got 9 is equal to the negative times negative is a positive, so this is positive 4, and positive 4 plus 5 is obviously 9. So we can see that these two do in fact work, and so this is the correct answer here. Negative 2, 9. That's the only one that works, these two. So you wouldn't choose A, that's 2, negative 9, that's the one that doesn't work. You would choose B, and only B, because it's the only one of the two that works. And that's how you guys do it. Hope that helped.